Morning Glory with Mary Upton and friends.
Come on, get up, get out, and get moving. Come on, get up, get out, and let's do it. Come on, get up, get out, and start grooving. Trooping around to the sound of music.
Tell you what, it's a lovely day this morning, and we've got to do a little poses to the camera first, right? Ready? Is it like that, and like this, and like that, and right? Okay, we'll get out.
We love our camera.
There you go. We love the camera. We love it.
We love the cameraman as well.
I'll tell you what we also love is insurance.
Oh yes.
You've got to love insurance, right? You've got to have insurance. The second most essential thing that expats need over here, apart from visas, all right? So we have all the news today on the program today. We have Jack Levy from MLG Insurance and Wana is going to be on the program today.
Who's that girl?
Sitting behind the scenes.
Look at that sound.
She's in the dressing room now, tightening herself all up and getting herself all looking splendid. And they'll be talking about insurance, all the latest information and all the vital stuff that you need to know about it as well. That's all good. And also on Morning Glory Television, here on Pattaya People Television, we are celebrating Andy Fairweatherlow this week, Artist of the Week.
Yes. And
my favourite Andy Fairweatherlow song is coming up a bit later in the show. So stay tuned. Here we go. This is ABC.
Inside News, detailing the stories behind the headlines. Inside News.
Okay, now we've got some real hot news from Rose about zones in Pattaya. What's happening?
Yes, this is not scary anymore. It's not about the opening time for the entertainment venues around here, but it's about the crime prevention and suppression plans of Pattaya Police.
Right, good.
Because it used to be the time, no, it has been a time always that the criminals outnumber the police, right? And now the police, Pattaya Police by the police superintendent, police colonel, Nantavuth Suwanlaong, he initiated a new plan up to divide the zone from 12 before, which is too big for police to take care of, to be 21 smaller zone.
Wow.
And each one zone is about 1 square meter. Right? Oh, sorry. 1 square kilometer. 1 square kilometer.
What are they all? Small little people, little tiny people going about in a little 1 square meter of. I tell you, I've got a square meter just here. This is my zone.
We need one police to take care of this zone.
The zone.
1 square kilometer. Thank you, Barry, for pointing out so loud. 1 square kilometer for one police commander.
Right.
And two under command police, and also one elected person, elected from the people who live in that 1 square kilometer zone, to cooperate between police and the people.
Okay.
And then the crime prevention and suppression can be effective even more.
Okay, well that's good news. That's good news for Pattaya, isn't it? Really, that's what we want to do, because crime is one of the big issues, one of the massive issues in Pattaya. We're trying to stamp it out.
Right.
You never stamp it out completely, but you know, as long as you can suppress it, that's the word you've got right. Now we've all known what Viagra does for you, okay?
Yeah, you know?
It perks up things, right? But did you know it can perk up plants?
I can see
If you're a gardener, keeping cut flowers perky for longer is probably the last thing a man taking Viagra would think of, but a drug designed to help revive his love life can have the same effect on a wilting bouquet of flowers. So when the flowers start drooping, stick a Viagra in there, right? Brings it back up again. Isn't that amazing?
Well, it's good, and it should be. If Viagra can work for human, can work for plants as well.
Apparently, just 1 milligram of Viagra can give cut flowers another week of life.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I think what we should do is conduct an experiment. We should do that live on the program, right? We should try and get some of this stuff from somewhere, see if we can score some from I think Danny's got some, I'm not sure.
Good. Good. And then what?
And then we could get a flower, get some drooping flowers, and see if it brings them back to life.
But I have a better idea. You want to hear?
I don't know if I do. Go on.
I think we can try with you. See 1 milligram.
Well,
How many hours gonna last?
I knew
on
it
you?
was coming. I knew that was coming because she's always trying to get me.
2 hours, maybe.
Listen, there's an Australian firm. They've won a right to call a bag of nuts. So they've got nuts.
Right.
Firm, right. Call it Knucking Futs. Knucking Futs. All right. And we can say that on the air because it's
Knucking
perfectly okay. It's not offensive. But a solicitor representing the Gold Coast company argued that the name was not offensive, even though a nutty snack company in Australia, they've won the right to call itself that because people actually were trying to rule that it was offensive. The trademarks examiner had ruled a year ago that Knucking Futs had to be rejected because it was scandalous and offensive due to its close resemblance to the common phrase.
Yeah, I know. I saw in one T-shirt too that they spell F-C-U-K.
Oh, that's right. It's FCUK. That's right.
FCUK.
They've got away with that for years, haven't they? So there you go. Knucking Futs to everybody. We can say
Knucking
that.
Futs.
No problem. And now on Paddy People Television on Morning Glory here. We're very proud to welcome Jack Levy from MGTV Insurance.
Hello, good morning, Barry.
Plus his glamorous assistant, Wana Banana.
Good morning.
Now, first of all, insurance, as I've been saying, is the second most important thing for expats and for everybody, really. I mean, visas, obviously, for us are the most important, but insurance is the next bit. What exactly is? Can you define insurance?
It would take me an awful long time to define insurance, but I'll try and give you a very simple explanation. Insurance has been around for a long time, and what it seems to be, the best way to explain it is that you're paying a relatively small premium to avoid a big bill later on. Right. That's the very, very simple explanation.
Yeah. Okay, and what's the most popular insurance, shall I say?
There's no such thing as a popular insurance. Absolutely.
Okay.
But the insurance that we sell most of seems to be health insurance.
Right, okay. And since the floods, there's been a lot of changes, hasn't there? Some new rules coming in?
Yes, it appears that the reinsurers, a lot of the floods that took place, they were actually reinsured from outside of Thailand, and the people that seem to be reinsuring Thailand have said there needs to be some changes, because if this happens again, it's going to be catastrophic for them, or even more catastrophic. So some policies have been totally withdrawn, some are being amended, and lo and behold, some are going to go up in price as soon as they get it approved.
Right, okay. And because they've taken a big hit, haven't they, the insurance companies this year?
There's lots and lots of figures going around. If you bear in mind that, as a rule of thumb...
down Walking Street. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
They are true.
Yeah.
but we digress. As a rule of thumb, for every 100 baht that the insurance companies take in, they expect to make a profit of 2 or 3 baht. It's not a big profit margin. No one expected these floods to occur with any sort of sense of certainty. They reckon it's going to take 20 years to recover the money that they've going to have to pay out and lost.
Who'd be an insurance company, eh? But you are an insurance broker, and that's the important part,
which is different.
Yeah.
This doesn't come out of my pocket, but it comes out of the people who pay me.
Yeah.
So even we're going to be hit. They're talking about cutting commissions.
For anybody who doesn't realise the difference between an insurance company and an insurance broker, can you just explain that one?
Yes. An insurance company takes all the risk. An insurance broker looks at the customer and says, this is going to be the best place for you to insure. So they just place the insurance at the best place for the insurance for the customer, and then they say, right, we will look after you in the event of a claim. Okay, fair enough. Great. Now let's put the microphone over to Wana, because we've had some questions come in, and the first one is, if I have an accident in my house, will the house policy cover me if you have an accident in your house?
Yes, depends what kind of policy you have, and that's why broker is important to you, because the broker who is going to be your assistant, they can provide the good policy for you, and most of the policy they set as a package, which is, yes, they offer that like the personal accident in the policy as well. In case, for example, if yourself maybe slip down in your house then you are covered for that policy as well. Or even if you have someone break into your house and you are murder from them, and even some people in your house get murdered or pass away, can be covered as well.
Okay, that sounds a bit extreme, that one. What about if you just drop the iron on your foot?
Yes, actually can. Some policy cover by that. Any accident.
Okay. Right, here's another one. It says, can I insure my bicycle?
Okay, let's see like this. The bicycle, we cannot register as a other vehicle, like for example, car or motorbike, but the bicycle can be insured as the contents of the house.
So that's a good one. Yeah. So, and actually, we can include it as part of your household contents.
Yes.
Contents insurance, obviously, is another kind of insurance. I mean, that's almost essential, isn't it? Nowadays.
But it's covered, like for example, your bicycle you keep, in your house, something like that, and if somebody break into your house and take motorbike away. In that case, cover, but not like you drive the bicycle out to your house and make an accident.
Yeah. Someone else has written in and said that actually Jack might be able to answer this one. He says, I've tried a bicycle, I've tried a motorbike, I've tried a car. I've decided to opt for an elephant. Can I insure my elephant?
Male or female?
Does that make a difference?
Of course. If it's a female, it could get pregnant, and that would get messy.
Very good, very good. But I mean, is it a vehicle? It's a good talking point, isn't it, really?
It depends on the size of your house. I mean, if you get a big elephant in a small house, you've got problems.
That's very true. That's very true.
Can you insure an elephant? I've got no idea.
You can research that one then.
I'll look at that. I'll tell you next time.
Okay, we're going to come back with Jack and Wana in just a moment or two.
Good Morning Patia is produced in cooperation with Patia Please Volunteers and sponsored by
Mocador Italian Gourmet Coffee.
Morning Glory is sponsored by the nursing resort Pattaya.
Best Bakers in Soy Sharapun.
Best Bakers, today's bread, today.